In today's recording, you will hear a story which has a moral that without knowing the truth, don't react.
Good evening, everybody. Today, I would like to share a small story, which I heard when I was a young kid. And this is something which happened in the village. There was a family and mother, father, and then their daughter. The daughter was a small baby, and they had a pet as a mongoose. The village was, having lots of snakes and all, which is why they wanted a mongoose to protect them from these problems. So they were very much attached to the mongoose, and the mongoose used to play with the baby and all. And what happened one time was that, as long as the parents were at home, with the child, no snakes showed up with the mongoose. No snakes showed up. And then one time when the parents were away, the baby and the mongoose were only two people who were at home. And what happened was, a snake entered the house, and then the mongoose bravely fought against the snake, and the mongoose ensured that the baby is protected from the snake. But the mongoose had blood in its mouth, and it killed the snake. And as soon as the parents came home, they saw the baby was crying, and there was blood on the baby. Their immediate conclusion was that the mongoose had harmed the baby, and then they got rid of the mongoose. And later on, to discover that that the dead snake was found there, and then they discovered that the mongoose had actually protected the baby, and the mongoose had no intentions to actually harm the baby. And then they felt very bad about it. This is what happens in our lives, when we actually don't know what is the root cause of the problem, and we react. We think that this is the truth, and then we react to realize later on that something else is actually the truth. So we should be very careful before we come to any conclusion about why or what caused certain things. Okay, I hope that this will be a good reminder to parents as well as children, when we wrongly accuse our parents of something, or when our parents wrongly accuse us of something, when they wrongly accuse their children. We should always think of the mongoose story, and then realize how we should not wrongly judge someone or something to come to a conclusion. Thanks a lot.